the WWE World Heavyweight Championship picture. AJ Styles, number one contender against Roman Reigns. I had felt, I talked about this last week, that Roman had been pushed to the background. That AJ Styles was being featured more than Roman Reigns. That Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, and Jericho were being featured more than Reigns. And he was kind of being hidden in the middle of the show. Raw, I think, brought Roman finally back up to the top of that storyline. I liked what they did with Anderson and Gallows. I liked what they did with Roman. I liked that Roman said, I want to keep the Usos out of this.
Thank God.
Do you feel that they've done a good enough build to this title match for Payback?
I don't think... The title is not the intriguing part of the story. It's about Anderson and Gallows.
Yeah.
Because I loved what they did last night. They had them throughout the night with AJ. And just walking around having little tiny interactions with AJ. Even when they walked after their match, they walked out of AJ's locker room. When AJ won his match, they started clapping. Even at the end of the show, I loved it. Even the interaction with the Usos, it made sense. It made it work. So even though it's a championship match, you're still being intrigued about what's Anderson and Gallows' role going to be. And Anderson and Gallows, they also kind of convinced AJ that you need us. Roman's going to have the Usos, so you need us.
Right.
In this match. But you can go...
Yeah, we don't necessarily need to win it for you.
Yeah.
But we just need to make sure that
you're
not outnumbered.
It's evil playing field.
Something's going to happen.
But like I said, I don't know what's going to happen in this match. I know after we each go through what we thought, we'll go through a prediction of it. But they can go so many ways, and I hope it makes sense, and I hope it's entertaining.
Same here. How about you?
Oh, I know it won't make sense.
You're just resigning that it won't make sense.
I'm going to come out of here probably with a bitter taste in my mouth. I love AJ Styles, but I don't think they've done a great job building this match. They've diluted a little bit with the Gallows and that angle. They've diluted a little bit with that. Also, when they come out and they're talking to each other, they're like patting each other on the back instead of, I don't feel the animosity. It's like, you are going to be good. You got to be good. Well, you're pretty good, but I'm going to hit you.
Well, the thing is, they're still portrayed as baby faces. That's what baby faces do.
Roman Reigns is getting booed. Go with it.
Yeah, but in the WWE, no, they're going with it. But in WWE's mind, they're still baby face.
Yeah, but they need to build more animosity than what they're doing. Complimenting each other in one hand.
They jacked Roman up last week because after he got jumped, he wasn't even pissed about it.
Yeah.
He just said, "Your boys jumped me."
Yeah, be pissed.
He wasn't even pissed about
grab
it.
Grab him by the jacket, throw him against the wall. Well, your boys jumped me.
If Austin did that, Austin would have been looking for him the whole night.
He just stunned everyone.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
just stunned anyone.
Yeah,
come over and apologize. He just stunned him right in the moment. That's what he would do.
So this is actually part of what I wrote about in my column this week. Is part of why I think Roman has been pushed to the background is the story of this match is not the championship. It's not Roman Reigns. I think the big story that is on everybody's mind, that everybody's anticipating, is the Bullet Club going to form with this? Is Finn Balor going to be part of it? Those are the things that people care about, not so much is Roman Reigns going to retain his title or is AJ Styles going to win the title. I don't know if that's because people are just, like, you're resigned to the fact that it's not going to make sense. I think a lot of people are probably resigned to the fact that, well, AJ's not going to win, so I don't even need to think about the match itself.
I'd be surprised if he won.
I mean, I'd be shocked.
This early,
I'd really be shocked if he won.
I think that I actually think they've done a better job for AJ leading up to this match than they've done for Roman.
Yeah, they have.
Definitely.
I think it has to be more focused on AJ because these are AJ's guys. And what's AJ going to do? Even commentary, when Anderson and Gallows had their match and AJ had their match, they put that in your head that I think these guys are together. Right. They were together in Japan and they helped them out. These guys are together. That's what commentary beating your head last night.
Yeah, they definitely beat that in your head, especially JBL.
Yeah,
he wouldn't.
What more proof you need?
Yeah,
they're together.
Yeah.
Until you have hard evidence, it's not official.
Yeah, Byron kept talking about you need the smoking gun.
Yeah.
Well, I guess before we move on to the next thing, we actually all have to make a prediction. So, 2 predictions. Will Finn Balor appear at Payback?
No.
Well, this is also a listener question from Justus Cross.
Okay.
So he wants to know what they're going to do with AJ after Payback, and will he be the champion? Will he turn heel? And will he join Gallows and Anderson? So you said, or Joe answered last.
Joe answered.
Okay, first. Okay. So Joe said no Balor, and what do you think happens?
As far as the match?
Yeah, the match and does AJ turn heel and who's going to win?
I sort of agree with what you were saying earlier. I think they're showing you Anderson and Gallows going this way, and then something's going to happen to set
I think we're going to get a Vince Russo swerve.
We're going to get swerved. We're going to get swerved, bro. I think, as much as I hate to say it, I think Roman Reigns somehow retains the title, though.
Okay. I have what I think is going to happen and something cool that can happen. All right, so I don't think AJ wins. I think Roman wins. I don't think AJ turns heel. What I think happens is they did plant the Usos in there, and I already know Gallows and Anderson are going to be involved in this match somehow, some way. I think they get into it on the outside. I think Reigns does win clean. And after the match, that Gallows and Anderson, they try to help AJ up from after the match, and they attack him. I don't think we'll see Finn Balor because you can drag that out for a long time because people know he doesn't have the NXT title, so he could actually be on TV anytime in the next upcoming weeks. You could drag it along and be a slow build for Finn Balor, and I think AJ will go into something with Gallows and Anderson. What would be cool is if they didn't inject the Usos last night, I would have had a no finish. I would have had Gallows and Anderson just take out Reigns and then take out AJ and just wreak havoc.
So basically, we're not on your side. We're here to just take it over.
We're here to do what we want.
The impact that they're saying they're trying to make.
Yeah, but I would have Finn Balor come out with them. And then there's somebody we haven't seen since WrestleMania who's Finn Balor's boy. Triple H could be in charge. Triple H could be like not their mouthpiece, but he could align himself with Anderson and Gallows and Balor and whatever they're going to be called. And that could be Triple H's and Stephanie's stable to wreak havoc on the WWE until during this whole Shane versus Triple H and Stephanie feud.
That would be cool, and I've never thought that would definitely be different. It'd be a different role for Triple H.
Yeah, because it's hard because if Gallows and Anderson help AJ win the title, they're gonna get cheered. They're gonna get booed. So
yeah, I just feel like it's gonna end like the last pay-per-view ended with some raining boos as Roman Reigns held up the title.
I did too, but then they threw the Usos in there, so you gotta assume the Usos are going to be in this match.
Involved.
Yeah, if they weren't getting in the match, I would think Reigns could win clean, or they just jump both of them at the match. Both of them at the match, attack AJ, Balor comes out, and then Triple H just comes out clapping behind the whole thing.
I sort of thought what you did, but I always thought like the Bullet Club was going to be on Shane's side, kind of Shane's stable against the Authority.
I wouldn't think so.
That's the way I thought, but I mean,
because another thing is, it's like Finn Balor is the face of NXT. Everybody knows who Finn Balor is. You're gonna bring this guy in heel coming.
Well, would you be heel? Would you be heel if you're on the side of Shane right now? Because Shane's getting a lot of any of the superstars.
No, but I'm saying I would think it would be on Triple H because since they're all heel. But my thing is, you're going to bring up Finn Balor straight from NXT as a heel. I don't think you would do that.
You're not going to do that. It would be stupid.
I don't think I wouldn't put it past them, but I don't think you can, and I don't think they will do
it.
Yeah,
now see what I said last week, what could also work is they turn on AJ, and AJ calls up, and then Finn Balor comes to help AJ, and then Finn could turn on AJ.
Right. So, before I answer, first, Justus, thank you for the question. We always appreciate it. What were all the parts to it? Because now we were talking, it was...
He says, well,
I think AJ wins.
What would happen with AJ after Payback?
Okay.
Will he turn heel? And will he join Anderson and Gallows?
Okay, so, first things, I don't think he'll turn heel. I think he's going to be a baby face for a while. And... I'm really on the fence as to whether he's going to end up with Anderson and Gallows, but I'm leaning towards that he's not, just because he's trying to distance himself from them. He doesn't want their help. If they interject themselves in any way, he's not going to be happy. When he left New Japan, they all beat him down. So
we don't know that.
Well, I know that.
I know that as well.
But we're not supposed to.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he's going to be heading up the Bullet Club in WWE. I think it'll be those two for a little while.
They're not going to turn him heel. Yeah, he's one of their bigger faces right now.
And I guess before we move on, winner of the match, Roman Reigns or AJ Styles?
Reigns.
Roman Reigns or AJ Styles?
Ends with booze.
Roman Reigns. I agree. I think Roman Reigns, they've been dying to give him that title at WrestleMania. They finally gave it to him. They're not going to take it off him.
I mean, I guess the hard question here is what
Anytime
happens
soon.
to AJ after Payback. I mean, we had this same question. What happens to AJ after WrestleMania? We didn't know he was going to be shoved in the title.
No, we didn't know that
quickly.
he'd be in the title match.
Right. I mean, this feud could go on a little longer.
Yeah.
Based on what happens, I guess we'll see on Sunday. But
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think AJ and Roman are done after Payback.
Nah.